Before the doom, when knights stood mighty and proud, there passed a sword of legend, only to the most gallant. It was meant to protect, to unite. But after the cataclysm, all was lost. In the chaos, the sword fell to me, a lone warden. I would wield it true, to aid those in need. As for the rest, the desperate few, those who would pillage and despoil, I would fight.
One hero skill. Wait, what? Okay. 3 for armor? That's pretty sick. Hello guys, I hope you liked the trailer, and let me say one thing, year 8 is going to be wild. But here's the roadmap. 2 new heroes, 1 samurai, 1 outlander, and now comes the details.
Can you tell us about what they can expect for the converted maps?
Yeah, so no, it's great to see the reception this announcement has been getting, and
Yes.
I want to officialize the announcement, though most people have really figured it out at this point, but Cathedral will be the first
Oh,
map,
what? Cathedral?
of our this Dominion converted map offering.
We're doing
Yes,
what is
so,
I can't
so
remember.
it's year
What
8.
is it?
It's a great time to raise the reputation level for your heroes from 70 to 80 now.
Of course, yeah.
What?
Should be nice for everyone to show off their heroes a little bit, especially at the max.
Why
and
berry
here to
material?
really make sure
Okay,
everyone on the
guys.
battlefield
Okay,
knows
that's
that
it.
you are
I'm
maximum
grinding.
hero
I'm
with
grinding
data.
rep 8.
We brought a new material, hot pink. It's called Wildberry.
Wild Berry. My
I've
favorite
been-
flavor.
You get arcade mode. You get arcade mode. You get arcade mode.
Oh, no.
Everybody gets arcade mode.
What?
Yes. So
Everyone
we're bringing
gets
arcade
mode
mode to the passes. That'll be on March 15th. Everybody gets it for free. We've got a huge year ahead of us. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Ed.
Right now. One big exception is our hero skin, so the Unsung Knight. She is a lone warden that still fights to protect the weak, still fights to protect the good. And others think that, this is kind of a crazy, controversial thing to do again, because, again, this is like a survival of the fittest time right now. Many people are just fighting for themselves. And the reason that she's fighting selflessly is because she wields a very special sword. This sword really embodies the values of chivalry because it traces back to an empire of knights that were known for their chivalry. They were known for protecting the weak. They even passed this sword down through a succession of knights to only the most gallant, as you heard in the trailer there. And this line has continued unbroken all the way to our hero skin now, but that line is just holding on by a thread post-cataclysm.
Oh.
And there's even a legend associated with the sword
This
that
is wrong
one
to
day
say.
would come to be
I feel kinda
wielded
bruised now.
in a dark time to unite the
kidding,
common
just kidding,
people
guys, just
under one banner once more. If you haven't figured it out, this is our first legendary weapon of year 8, and it's called Valor's Edge.
Nice. Super cool. So we're in the darkest time right now.
I don't know if we'll call it the darkest time. Yeah.
To be fair, we've had a lot of
Post-cataclysm is
dark,
always
yeah.
pretty dark, yeah.
It's kind of a whole sequence of just dark millenniums there, which is
Yeah, it's just the whole thing is pretty dark.
yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I mean, what better time than right now for this sword to show back up? And again, you talked about this the hero skin a bit. You started hinting at it. Do you want to go
Smash,
into a
holy
bit more
shit.
detail on the skin itself?
Yeah, so this is a skin that's long been requested by the community, and with good reason. It is our knight from that story trailer, from that original 2016 trailer,
Yeah, this
fighting
is-
a Viking,
how do
fighting
you
a
call that
samurai.
helmet again?
So we figured this
The
is a
Sandberg
perfect
helmet.
hero for a nostalgia season because it's a hero that we're all familiar with. Our fans know her, but we've never heard her story until now. So that's why she's called the Unsung Knight. And unlike the relic heroes who were mythologized and then forgotten and rediscovered again, nobody knows her story whatsoever. There's no record of it whatsoever. So she really saves Ashfeld, but anonymously. So she's not unlike many of those unknown warriors that have really shaped the course of human history, maybe, saved their nations in the shadows. Nobody ever heard about them. They never became famous for it.
What we had in the trailer for at launch, we had that warden, that Kinsey, that raider fighting over resources. So it's a big callback to this. We really wanted to keep that feeling of there's that war going on between those three heroes.
Yeah,
You can pick
sieht
anybody
das
you want,
falsch
of
aus.
course,
Yeah, it looks
doesn't have to be
really
that, but
awkward.
It's still
but
super
the
cool.
UI is not made
We had a
for
ton of fun
3 teams.
doing this. While we were
But-
dancing on the floor, was amazing.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna be available from March 14th
might.
to April 4th. If I can read the notes right, so that's good. And so the rules of the games are pretty simple, right? It's 3 players, round-based. Kind of like
Oh, you get
Warhammer, for
revenge!
example. The first
Guys, you
player
get
to win
revenge!
3 rounds wins the match.
Yo, guys, you
And
get
then
revenge!
it's literally, the first one to win wins. That's good, right? So you have to beat the other 2 players. Very, very important parts as
get
well. It
revenge.
is solo queue only and only in matchmaking. We're trying to make this as easily accessible as possible.
Alright, and in the next week we get also the Peacekeeper update, or buff. The dagger cancel is now 366 down from 400. Parry window for dagger cancel is now 166 milliseconds down from 200. Reposting snap is now performed by pressing light attack button. Zone attack first hit now costs 20 stamina down from 40. Deep gouge no longer requires strict timing to perform. Stabs after guard break no longer requires strict timing to perform. Side openers and finisher heavy trajectories have been updated to have slightly longer side reaches. Overall, a solid buff. Sadly, they discarded the forward dodge bash, but that's okay. It helps the Peacekeeper players for sure. Okay, now let's wrap it up for Match J. Match J gets actually a new move. It's called Nomad Swing. Nomad Swing is performed by pressing zone attack after any non-finisher attack. Using this move switches Match J weapon mode from stuff to axe and vice versa. 500 milliseconds long, deals 12 damage, costs 12 stamina. Staff mode changes, light chain attack and light finishers no longer are interruptible. This is a slight nerf, of course. And axe mode changes, light finishers are now undodgeable. Light finishers now have increased forward movement. Also, we have something going on in the testing grounds. Ubisoft is going to change some basic mechanics. Here, they are going to change some hits and rules. This is the actual rule right now. When you are hit, you enter first hit stun state. That means when you get hit in first hit stun state, you get a 25 damage reduction. But there's another one. When you get hit in your hit stun, second hit stun state kicks in. That means you gain 75% damage reduction. And so on. But just to summarize this, they're going to improve the second hit stun, so you cannot be 100-0 from certain heroes. That's it. It just matters for high level players. For low level players, to be honest, I don't think they're aware of this mechanic to abuse it. So that's basically it. Alright, so I've summarized the most important things from a 2-hour-long stream for you. If you found the video helpful, leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.